Minecraft world generation is pretty incredible. Everything you see from the deserts, plains, forests, oceans, the nether, and the end is all generated from a mathematical algorithm. And within that algorithm, you can also see some really rare things, like for instance this pink sheep, which has only a 0.164% chance of spawning. Sometimes, however, that Minecraft world generation formula doesn't work properly. In cases like this, the world generation algorithm can give some unexpected results, and those can manifest as things that you may have never expected to find or thought even possible in Minecraft, where not only can you find one very rare pink sheep, but an entire field where in every group of sheep there's at least one that is pink. Now, I've been exploring 2b2t.org for a little over 4 years now, and in that time I have found tons of interesting things. The things I'm going to show you today are all examples of weird world generation that I have found here on 2b2t. Though 2b is still in Minecraft version 1.12.2, you could possibly see some of these examples and more in your own Minecraft world, provided you explore enough. You see, within Minecraft world generation, everything cannot be generated at once. First one thing is generated, then another, and so on. Sometimes one thing gets generated, then another will come along and overwrite part of the first. Deserts are the easiest place to see examples of this, particularly from cactuses. I made a video some time ago about finding a 6 tall cactus on 2b2t. At the time, I thought it was pretty rare to find one of these, but after a couple more years of playing on 2b, I've actually found several more examples of 6 tall cactuses. And in fact, they're really not that rare. In a recent Dream speedrun, he even walks past a 6 tall cactus and mentions it during his stream.
There's a giant cactus here.
With cactus generation, the cactus will always generate first, and then the other structures will generate after. You can see an example of this with this desert well that generated after the cactus, or this village where a cactus is touching a wooden block, which should be impossible, and even these floating cactuses. And since we're here in the desert, let's check out this water well that spawned within a village, overriding part of this blacksmith's house, or even an entire desert temple taking over this village. This can create things like floating Minecraft rails, mineshafts cutting through bedrock, and even mineshafts cutting through dungeons. Speaking of dungeons, you can also get some unique configurations out of them. Now, in case you don't know, a Minecraft dungeon generates with a monster spawner and typically one chest, though sometimes you can even get 2. These 2 chests can generate anywhere along the dungeon floor and can rarely even be right next to each other to create a double chest naturally. Sometimes, if you're really lucky, you can get 2 dungeons that generate so close to each other that you can utilize both of them for your needs, twice the resources in half the time. Under extreme luck, you could have 2 dungeons generate close enough to each other, with one of those dungeons having a double chest that is able to line up with a chest from the second dungeon, and you would get a natural triple chest. You can see the double chest here, but there's also an invisible chest right next to it. And if I open here in the corner, you can access the triple chest to get an inventory screen that looks like this. The way this triple chest was created is that the dungeon on the left generated first, with a mob spawner and 2 separate chests. Then, the dungeon on the right generated next. When its walls were created, it overwrote the first mob spawner, then created a double chest right next to where the first dungeon's chests were, creating a completely natural triple chest. I even verified this in single player by creating a new 1.12.2 world using 2b2t seed and then teleporting to these exact coordinates. This was an extraordinary find, and I want to thank one of my Discord members for finding this and telling me about it. He's also the one that told me about the field of pink sheep. Now remember, though the things I showed you were all generated naturally here on 2b2t, that does not mean you could also not find unique world generation like this on your Minecraft world. You just have to explore. Minecraft world generation can be pretty incredible. Sometimes you can even find the unexpected. And if you find anything unique in your particular Minecraft world, please share it with me down in your comments, listing out your Minecraft world seed and its coordinates. Also, if you have any further questions or comments, please leave them below in the comments section. With that, I'm Baron Dome, and I'll catch you all later. See ya.